to be back, doesn't it?
You know, it actually does feel really good to be back here
Okay,
for Disney
good.
Trivia Live. But, well, let's first of all say some quick hellos. Hello, Luke. Nice to see you. Hello, Schnebs. It's great to be back.
Hello, Gio.
Denzel Washington is here. Nice to see you, of course. Gio, I'm sorry. Hey, howdy. Hey, Gio. Thanks for joining us as always. I'm on the train again tonight, passing the beautiful downtown Glendale way to beautiful downtown Burbank. Wow, you got to pass through a lot of ugly Glendale and ugly Burbank to get to beautiful parts. Hello, Nathan. Blue, thank you for joining us early today, and thank you for the subscription.
Oh, time out. Great picture.
A dinosaur. Nice.
No, it's blue.
Oh, it's blue. Beta, yeah. This is Robert Tucker. Nice to see you here. Yesterday was your birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you, Mr. Tucker.
Okay, I think no one's going to say it's their birthday ever again. Thanks for that.
Hello, Donna. Nice to see you as always. Hello. Our faithful assistant here. Edith Gervin is here. You'll be seeing a lot more of her later. We'll get to that in a moment. And Kyle Burbank is obligated to be here as the managing editor of Laughing Place. Yeah. Evil Queen is here. You know, I've got 2 minutes. There's something important I wanted to say before we start. And I feel the need to say this today because the instigation for this is not here. He's got better things to do. So, yesterday was a huge day. My very best friend in the entire world, who I've known for every one of my 51 years, got engaged yesterday. Your friend and mine, Tony Betty. He got down on one knee with his longtime girlfriend, Morgan, and she said yes. And it was a beautiful moment. I wasn't there. Considering the length of our friendship, I'm a little surprised by that, but I wasn't there. But I heard about it, a beautiful moment. And it really got me thinking because, and all of you, congratulating Tony. He's not here today. Save that. This one's about me. He'll be back next week, I'm sure, and then we can give him his due. But this is about me.
Wait, turning someone else's proposal into his moment? I never would have guessed.
Yeah, it's classic Doobie. This is about me. It got me thinking, 51 years of, being a playboy and just wasting my time on YouTube and video games. If Tony can step to the plate, I feel like I can step to the plate. So can you come here, Rebecca? Something I want to tell you. All right. Now, we've been married 25 years this year. All right. Hey, look. Oh, we still got 30 seconds to go.
Tony, three?
And by the way, Tony is about 20 years younger than me. So
I think you've known Tony for about 2 years.
Yeah, no, Tony. But, knowing Tony for 2 years feels like 51 years. Talk about high maintenance. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right. Hey, good point. Good point, Donna. Let's do some introductions. My name is Doobie, co-founder of Laughing Place, co-host of this show. To my left is my son Elliot, also my friend.
I'm Gideon. Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. In the jacket, I thought you were.
I know, and I also met ET here.
It's important for you to show him the best feature of this jacket, Gideon.
Oh yes. It's weird.
There it is. I gotta be my face on there.
If Walt's on home.
And the third member of our team, right over there. Whew, she's beautiful. That is my wife, Rebecca. How you doing today, Bun? Hun. Yeah, no, that was a misspeak and nothing more. Don't even give me that look. How you doing today, hon?
I have no idea what you're trying to say. But hi, honey.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to see you. Woo.
I mean, you are a dope boy.
Mike Mack says 25 years this year. Congrats.
Hi, Blue.
And also, we were the same age when we got married.
Aww.
But I'm older than him. I'm so confused. So wait,
we're almost 6 minutes in.
How long have you been married, Mac? I'm curious. Mac, by the way, another member of our team. Our team is so family oriented, except for the children part. Every one of us, pretty much. Kyle's married. Mac is married. Tony is now engaged. I've been married 25 years. None of them have any children except for me and Rebecca. Jeremiah. We don't talk about Germo. No.
Germo.
We don't talk about Germo. El, make sure your father knows we're doing this show today. I know he has a tendency to forget. Congratulations, Mac. 6 years of marriage, only 19 years behind me. Mike Trout hit a second home run. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, yes, it was. I did post a nice picture. By the way, if you're not my Facebook friend, first of all, I accept all friendships because I have no secrets. You miss out on influencer when I go on my cool trips and show you all the cool stuff I'm doing.
Okay, Nathan's impatient. Can you set the rules? I'm impatient too.
And
We
then
can talk about this after
you
play the
also
whole video.
miss all the cool pictures of my son. So
We can talk more about what we've been doing after we play a little
all right,
video.
we got a show to do. Here are the rules.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I forgot how this works.
I'm sure you're ready to play this interview live, but before we do, there are a few rules. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go! To start, you'll need 2 screens to play. Unless you're on computer. We'll get to that in a moment. You'll need one to watch the live stream, which you use to use questions, and one to play trivia game, you use to answer. Now you will need to be able to see both at the same time, and there are a few ways to do that. On a computer, just put the 2 windows side by side. It's not hard. But on other devices, you may have to think outside the box. If by yourself, the best bet is watching on some sort of tablet and playing on a phone. But if you're hosting some weird taco and trivia party with friends, you might want to put us on the big screen of a TV and have everyone play on their phones. Oh, and not the old-fashioned kind of phones. Phones that can run websites, like LP Quiz. We use LP Quiz to play the games because it allows for us to do some really fun question types. All you have to do is go to lpquiz.com and type in a PIN. Not that kind, a 4-digit code we will review when it's time to start the game. Oh, we also have prizes. If luck is on your side, you will get your very own magnet. There are 2 ways to win. Way 1, get first place. And way 2, finish in the spot that the wheel, I said wheel lands on. In order to claim the prize, take a screenshot of your screen and send it to trivia@laughingplace.com. Oh, and one more thing. Please don't watch on Facebook. You see, it has a pretty big lag, making it impossible to play on it. So don't use Facebook. Well, that's that. Now it's time for you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the one and only Disney Trivia Live.
So in all seriousness, folks, I did want to say it is true. Tony did actually get engaged yesterday to his girlfriend, Morgan. We are all very excited about it. Congratulations, Tony. They are a beautiful, wonderful couple. And we're very lucky to have gotten to know them and talk to them and meet with them a lot over the past couple of years. And congratulations to them, and look forward to Tony being back in the chat so we can harass him properly. But since he's not here, I'm going to say nice things about him.
Okay, I want the photo.
I know, I was surprised you didn't show the photo.
I don't know what I'm allowed to show here.
It's on
Oh, yeah,
Twitter.
we tweeted it. All right. I should have. Okay. All right, fine. I should have. Rebecca will send me the tweet, and I will show the photo shortly. Okay. We've got 2 shows for you today. 2 shows, 2 shows, 2 shows, 2 shows. We've got 2 quizzes for you today. 2 quizzes, 2 quizzes, 2 quizzes.
They are like
2 quizzes.
contests. They are quizzes. but
We've
they
got
call
2
them
contests for you
Thank
today.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
We only need 11.
I'm out of practice. We've been at Disney World, so I always forget how to do these things when we're gone.
No, I say Florida now because we go a lot of places now.
I know, but we're a Disney site.
I guess.
No, we're more than Disney. We've been to Central Florida visiting with family and
And
Disney
and
and a lot of Universal.
oh.
All right, our first
so
show
much.
is called the Hoedown Showdown. That's right, folks. I got my hayseed. I got my cowboy hat. We're going to have some fun with that one.
Yeah.
Our second show is called Stump the E, and it's a special one because we're going to have a guest. Who is that guest? The one.
I don't know. Can I take a guess?
You can.
A guess?
The only.
Never mind.
Where's that E?
Terrible.
Where's that E? I can't find her comment, but she will be Edith. You guys know Edith, one of our regulars here. She's also a Disneyland Paris correspondent for Laughing Place.
And they're mine.
And apparently, she likes to keep her job. Well, in order to do that, she will have to win today's contest, which
Is
is...
she gonna work here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She does lots of articles for us. She just did a bunch recently. In order to keep her job, she will have to beat the rest of you in a Disneyland Paris contest.
I want to stump the owner.
Here is the E right now. Yeah, no, the owner doesn't get stumped. All right. And the winner of our contest and the person who finishes in a place to be determined by The wheel will receive.
Who will get it? We'll find out.
Oh, that was clever.
It wasn't when they say it like that.
That was clever.
That just sounds depressing. This wheel. I'm also really proud I have the little magnets in the middle. Doesn't it look nice when you have the magnets?
All right, this is dumb. This is dumb. I know how to do this. Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys Tony's picture, and I'm doing a very poor job of it for some reason.
No, don't worry. This is why my 4 weeks training course on how to be a co-host of Disney Trivia Live. One of our things was how to fill up time when my dad is struggling to put in a photo. And the way to fill time is by talking about how you were trained to fill time as a joke, and people will take it seriously and they'll laugh.
That was a good way to fill time, but we're ready now.
Oh, yeah.
French benefits. That's very funny, Kyle. Edith does not give French benefits. Ladies and gentlemen, the future Mr. and Mrs. Tony Betty. I don't know who's changing a name, if anyone.
Oh, Tony's here.
What?
He said.
Tony's here.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Congratulations.
No. You were not supposed to hear all the nice stuff I just said. This is terrible.
No, his plane just landed. He didn't hear any of the
Okay,
nice stuff. Don't worry.
so for some reason, Morgan decided to say yes to this guy. Unfathomable to me. All right, everybody, give their congratulations to Tony Betty, who just got engaged to Morgan, future Betty. Congratulations to them both, but mostly to Tony.
Congratulations to Tony. Condolences.
Exactly. As I said in our Slack, congratulations, Tony. Good luck, Morgan.
Oh, we don't have our number yet, by the way.
All right.
We are writing a show. We've been doing it.
And Tony, if over the next, I'm sure you're exhausted, but if you end up in a position where you can come on and just say a quick hello and we can give you congratulations in person, that would be lovely. If not, no
it
pressure.
wouldn't be in person, but I know it'd be in person with a little computer screen.
Yeah.
It's better to take a static photo of him alone in somebody, which you should retake, but not alone. Just saying.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, maybe he did. He was just at Disneyland covering World of Color for us. So he's emotional for many reasons. All right. Literally just touched down. Didn't hear anything good. Must be like a Bigfoot fighting someone in a doobie suit thing, I think. All right. Our first contest is called the Hoedown Showdown. We've got questions about, so as you guys know, the Main Street Electrical Parade returned to Disneyland yesterday for the first time since 2018, I believe.
I know. I was reading the live chat of Disney stream, and people were like, "Oh, I'm crying." I'm like, "Yep, Tony's probably crying too. Different reasons, but crying."
So,
he loves that parade a lot.
Yeah. See, Mike Mack knows that when you work for LP, you accept a certain level of celebrity. Nothing is private.
No level of celebrity.
Yeah, I mean, if you walk down the street, aren't you Doobie from Disney Trivia Live? It happens every night when I dream. All right. Our first get yourself to lpquiz.com, 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 lpquiz.com. Our first contest is Hoedown Showdown, all about the Main Street Electrical Parade, which just returned yesterday. Our number is 4868. Come on in, play to win, or finish
that was a nice one.
Or finish in a number as determined by the wheel. Oh, good luck to you, Mr. Martin. Mr. Fulton. I know you've been waiting on that. Oh, see, Kyle said, you guys don't need to worry because influences like Doobie soak up the attention.
And I'm grateful for that.
I love this name. King Kong asks if you're from DTL.
Oh, man.
We walking out the street. You're from DTL, right, Doobie Bowie?
I have dreams about King Kong. It's fun. You guys think it's so easy being an influencer. It is so much pressure. Gideon isn't even his son. He has actually hired. Yeah, you're just this guy is my personal security. Seriously. All right, we've got Edith Down Under, not Geo. Vanny Finesse. Rye, Grandma and Grandpa. Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Oh, hi, Grandma.
The best part of visiting Central Florida is getting to see all our family, including Grandma and Grandpa, who I got to spend quite a bit of time with, and I'm so pleased. I love my in-laws very, very much, and that is said with 100% sincerity. Return of the Mac is here. Did you cover that big fight yesterday I keep seeing on the cover of ESPN? Fury? Was it Nick Fury against somebody, Mac? Rosita, MSEP Hoedown. Of course, Hoedown being the Baroque Hoedown Showdown. You guys get it. Rapunzel singing Fulton Star. Give it just a couple more seconds. We got a nice turnout today. I'm happy to see this.
Let's talk a little bit about our show.
Oh, Kyle has a question.
Or actually, no, first.
Now that it's been a few weeks, what are Rebecca's thoughts on the Goat E?
Yeah, not a fan yet.
This is the last time you'll be seeing it, folks.
No, I just said not a fan yet.
I don't like it.
Oh, Tyson Fury fought today, and you don't do boxing. Huh. I thought you did. Even if it's on ESPN? I feel like we're missing an
But
opportunity.
before we start the quiz, can we just say a little bit about what we did?
Right after we answer this.
Oh, okay.
Doobie did. All right, go ahead. Say something.
Well, we went to Central Florida. We did all sorts of fun things, like upgrade our Universal Pass. That's probably the most useless thing
Well
I
done,
could have
Matt.
said. I got to do a new attraction, Poseidon Fury.
Not to be confused with Tyson Fury or Nick Fury.
I love Poseidon Fury.
I loved it too.
Escape from Lost City.
And we'll probably talk a little more about our trip in the after show today,
And this man.
or Tuesday, or Saturday,
And this
or all
man
three.
waited 75 minutes
I
for
waited-
Remy Ratatouille Adventure and really enjoyed it way more than he should have.
I loved Remy's Ratatouille Adventure much more than I expected. I'm a fan. I would wait an hour for it again in a heartbeat.
Better than Rides, worse than the real one.
Is your opinion. It is not better than Rise by any stretch of the imagination.
Everything is better than Rides.
All right. Oh, wait. I hear something. I hear something.
I hear a thing.
I hear a thing. Yeah. I hear something. Something is heard.
I hear something. Something.
It rhymed with bird, which makes a sound.
I want to pound the
All
grass.
right.
Oh, you Shrek.
All right, I can't find the winner.
Spin that wheel of time. Good riddance. But also, thank you.
Told me
That one worked perfectly. You are so right.
Shrek.
All right, well, do it. Do it. He's engaged now. He feels like he can. Edith, if you want to be on the team, you got to be a team player.
11.
So if you finish in first or you beat Mac to 11th place, you will win
Has
Your-
Mac ever gotten the
your very own Disney Trivia Live magnet. Abby has run out of patience with us. I'm so sorry, Abby. I'm so excited to be back. I've got like 3 shows worth of bluster to put in. But all right, here we go. We need one of you guys to tell us you're ready, and we will begin. We forgot to mention that Tony's proposal literally involves spinning a wheel.
No, I didn't forget. I just
Wait.
was waiting so Tony could tell his own story.
I don't even know that part.
Okay, well,
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we will.
Okay.
We will. All right. If you're having fun, what's wrong with you? But hit that like button. Okay. Did we get it ready? We got it ready. All right. Thank you, Abby. Here we go. Question number poll. Gideon, tell the people why we start each question with the poll. That is not the right button.
Our task gets to know you better. Your task is user interface.
Today's poll in Showdown, Hoedown
Our
Showdown
first
is.
poll since our trip.
Ooh, oh, there you go. What summer movie are you most excited for? Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, Lightyear, or Jurassic Park Dominion? Or, like Rebecca, Elvis.
What's Jurassic Park Dominion?
It's now called Jurassic Park Dominion?
Jurassic World Dominion?
Details. The new Jurassic Park movie.
No, here's the thing. If it was Jurassic Park Dominion, I'd be much more excited than I am with Jurassic World. I'm excited. Probably the most excited I've ever been for a movie.
Me
To be
too.
honest.
And you're going. We actually, Nick actually wrote a Disney nuptials quiz in honor of Tony's pending nuptials. I presume they're pending. They didn't do it on the airplane or something. Paul says all of the above. No, there is one clear winner here. You're wrong, Paul. Not acceptable.
It's Jurassic World Dominion.
It is Jurassic World Dominion. Donna has no answer screen. Everyone else has an answer screen. Refresh your window, Donna. Go to lpquiz.com again. And hopefully you can get back in. 4868. Looks like you kind of lost a connection, but I can see by the entries most people have one. So we're good.
So, next.
Let's find out what people said.
Why?
Wow, I am shocked. Doctor Strange whooped Thor
Wow.
and Lightyear.
Dominion.
I would have thought Doctor Strange was third.
Dominion
out of
got
these.
last.
What's with you people in Dominion? You guys are wrong. Mike says this is like choosing a favorite child. It's actually not that hard to choose a favorite child. My mom always loved my sister more, and we all knew that, and that was just a fact of life.
Who's your favorite child?
You? Well, I'm kind of impartial to this guy.
You hate his ride, though.
But he has a good movie. All right, question number 2. Now it counts. 1,000 points. Choose the right answer. In what year was the first final parade held at Disneyland? Was it 1994, 1995, 1996, or 1997? Yeah, Doctor Strange does come out next, and it's not technically a summer movie, but in the Slash Filmcast summer movie wager, they're considering it a summer movie, and if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Their universal pick, I think there were 5 of them playing. Their universal pick for the number 1 movie of the summer in terms of box office was Jurassic World Dominion.
It's gonna be the best one.
And I think that's a safe pick. I need to be able to see everything. All right, the correct answer here. By the way, this is a picture from that final night of the Electrical Parade with me and a bunch of people whose names I have forgotten by now. I know most of them.
Yeah.
Correct answer is 1996. That is correct. Good job to those of you who remember. Is there anyone else you would know in that photo, you asked, Donna? Yes, there is. Right here, you have John Frost of the Disney blog. Right here, you have a lady who used to do parades back then. And right here, you have Tim Castro, who you might know if you do. And the other 2, I don't remember who they were.
And there's a big old limb on your head.
I don't remember their names. I do remember they were, because the one next to John over here, I don't think I really knew her at the time. This one, she hung out with us a lot. John was kind of sweet on her for a bit, but I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. I hope she's doing well, though. All right. The score after one question is Rosita's in first place with 740 points. Old Town Road with 736. Denzel Washington, Return to the Mac Attack, Get Back, Jack is in 4th, and Nat Geo is in 5th. Ladies and gentlemen, we must take
That's not Geo, not Nat Geo.
You're right.
Okay, now back to seriousness. The show actually does have some resemblance of...
First of all, the fact that this is how Edith found out there's a new Jurassic. This is what happens when you live down under. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest. Normally, we don't do a guest at a time like this, but we must have him join us today. So here he is, newly engaged, Antonio Betty. How are you, Tony?
Disappointed the Ruby Tuesday is closed.
Why?
I don't know. Probably for the night. I've been told it's for the night.
Closed for the night?
Yeah.
It is like 11 o'clock where you are. All right, Tony, we got a trivia game to do. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you. Tell her.
Congratulations, Morgan.
Thank you.
Wait, hold it up. Can you hold it up for us? Oh, he did so good. All right. How did a wheel? Tell us. You got 2 minutes. Tell us about your engagement.
It was perfect.
She says it was perfect. I have always loved the art of anime. I'm sorry, I'm very tired and forming thoughts. I've always loved the amazing art of animation. I've always loved the amazing animation building at DCA, and I've always rather enjoyed the person next to me. So I decided that was where I was going to do it, and I literally, at the animation building at California Adventure, they have the zoetropes and kinetoscopes. I might have butchered the pronouncement of that word, but animated some figures of a guy. I can send you the video, and we could show you if you want, of the guy bending down on his knee, and you spin that wheel, and it animates. And she thought when she watched it,
It was just a guy kneeling. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Here's this guy kneeling. Why am I watching this? And
That's the way you planned it, Tony.
yep. And then she turned around and found me behind her on my knee. So.
And who cried?
Everybody in the room, including a random family and cast member.
Aww, that's awesome.
Because that was down at the Sorcerer's Workshop.
Here we go. If you can see that, this is all whack. But this thing down here, that is said zoetrope.
Yep.
It's really cool.
That's not the zoetrope, technically. Technically, that's not the zoetrope. Technically, that's the animation strip that you place in the zoetrope.
I like the way you do that as if you're making fun of me, making fun of you, when that's actually how you do it.
Yes. So I'll add this little bit. She goes, I had never expected it because those paper dimensions are so like. How did you look all that up?
Very specific paper. I'm like, where'd you get this piece of paper from?
I've been sitting on a stack of that paper from a previous trip in 2019 because I knew. So.
Wow. Well,
but then the world tried to stop me, and I just had to wait.
Tony would not be stopped. Well, Tony Morgan.
Can I add something else?
Well, please.
Yes. This is for some of our viewers who really know me, who really know me. This is big news. This is huge news, right? But there's possibly even bigger news as I wear this Marvel hoodie.
What?
I didn't know where you were going.
I know.
Scared the crud out of me.
What?
I know.
Wait, you're wearing a Marvel hoodie?
He is.
Yep. And we got a magnet.
Dangerous campus.
Oh no, Mom's running over
Oh,
here.
I can't wait to hear why.
I rather enjoyed Marvel Toontown. It was fun.
Wow. Okay, that is huge. That
I'll
is
crack
huge.
Parks Talk on Monday.
I'm like, you're going to
I
be
was gonna say.
guesting there.
So we'll see you at Parks Talk, and I'll let Doobie get back to trivia. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, see, Mag, biggest story of the week.
He said he's going to go write it up.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys so much for taking a moment out of your time. I'm sure you're just on a cloud 9 of proposal engagement bliss. And
right now, I'd rather be on a cloud 9 level of softness for a mattress, but
We'll get there.
we're tired.
It's bedtime.
Family show, man. All right. Thanks, Tony.
Bye. We're going to break into the Ruby Tuesday now.
And thank you, Morgan. Bye.
Thank you.
Congratulations to
Bye.
both of you. You're a beautiful couple, and it's been nice knowing you for 51 years, Tony. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Rewind. That'll make more sense. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Bye.
He is your favorite person in the world.
Yeah, joke's on him. You can't rewind this stream. All right. Let's continue our contest. Transition here. Thank you all for indulging some LP-ness.
Oh, we were so excited. It's a personal joy.
Okay, Rosita's first place. Old Town Road. Denzel Washington, Return of the Mac, and
You
not
already
Geo.
did this scoreboard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, next.
So moral of the story, if there's a proposal, don't do an episode of trivia. Because it's not going to be trivia anymore. For 28 minutes in, we've done 2 questions.
Who's next? When it ended its initial run in 1996, what character led the parade?
3 hours.
Was it
3
Tinkerbell?
hours.
Was it Tinkerbell, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, or the Blue Fairy? This was back in 1996. Wow. Sorry, let me compose myself. All right. Do you know? That's not how this works. Was it Tinkerbell, Mickey Mouse, Goofy,
You read the
or the
answers
Blue
already.
Fairy?
Wow, you're out of whack.
Correct answer here is the Blue Fairy, and you'll see her on the next question. So that's
You
how
know
it
we're
kinda is
going
this.
slow when Luke has left at question 2.
Good night, Lou.
LPosity, much better, Kyle, much better. The Blue Fairy is the correct answer, and you will see her on the next question because I'm smart like that. Rosita, no longer it's still in first place. Sorry. Old Town Road, not Geo, Denzel, and Return to the Mac. By the way, are our regulars here? I just realized we don't have our trio today. Oh, no, there's one little spark, Uncle Orbo. Okay, you guys scare me, Madam Leota. Whew, we can't do a show without them. Question number 3. Number 3, I've got a knee. What character currently leads off the parade? Is it Tinkerbell, Mickey Mouse, Goofy, or the Blue Fairy? And here you can see the Blue Fairy leading it off way back in
Good for
1996.
you. You have a knee. I was afraid you didn't have one. You just had like a foot,
It rhymed.
ankle,
It
and a
rhymed.
leg, with no knee.
Look at Grandma and Grandpa up 12 places.
Wow, it's 7.
What?
I'm trying to figure out what the answer is to this.
Well, I know it.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
The correct answer is Goofy.
Wow.
Goofy drives the train that leads the parade. 9 people knew it.
I wouldn't have known it.
Yeah.
I was unsure.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't Tinkerbell.
As we thought, yes. Tinkerbell does not lead the
But I
parade.
couldn't remember if I saw Mickey or Goofy first.
Yeah, no, Goofy drives the
No, he
parade,
drives
the
that
train,
train.
and
That's
then
true.
Mickey's
Well,
standing
well,
behind.
Yeah.
Yep, I guess that makes sense.
So Rosita, man, good player, this Rosita.
Hey, Rosita.
DL MSEP Hoedown, rising up 6 places. They are on fire. Question number 4. Number 4, what's your score? What 2 parades preempted the electrical parade's initial run at Disneyland? America on Parade, Flights of Fantasy, Party Gras, Lion King Celebration. So it ran from 72 to 96, except for 2 breaks for 2 different parades. Which 2 parades? What's so funny?
Doesn't say celebration.
Lion King Celebration. That's the way they pronounced it back then. That's actually how they spelled. Fun fact. That's how they spelled it when they did it.
Really?
Yeah, Lion King
Yeah.
Celebration.
Celebration.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Correct answers are America on Parade and Flights of Fantasy. By the way, if you answered more than 2 questions, that would not be correct. My quiz didn't move on to the next question. I think I was doing so poorly, I just decided I shouldn't go on.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry, Edith. Wait, who's that was on fire? Oh, DL IMSEP Hoedown. Is that you, Donna?
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Except you think you're not going to stay on fire. Let's find out. Rosita, still in first place. Not Geo, Old Town Road, Return of the Mac, no spaces messing up our board, and Vanny Fanani Fanny Popani in 5th. Question number 5. Number 5. I'm still alive. In the Snow White segment, who drives the minecart? Is it Snow White, Doc, Grumpy, or Dopey? Wait, Dopey doesn't sound. Dopey doesn't even talk.
Yes.
Oh, that's dumb.
Look.
By the way, this is a snail, which Rebecca drives.
Did you drive a turtle?
You drove a turtle?
Mhm.
What did you drive?
Bumblebee.
A bumblebee. Are they still in the parade?
Mhm.
Okay. Correct answer here. Gideon, you know this one?
I believe it is. Dopey.
It is Dopey. Yeah, those snails do make a cool nice Denzel
Yes,
Washington.
they do.
As did you in that movie that you made. Very cool. Dopey, you guys got that one pretty well. A lot of you thought Doc drove it. Fun fact,
Yeah.
Doc does not drive that boat.
It's
Dopey does.
dope.
That's not fun at all.
I'm the arbiter.
I don't care. It's not fun.
Rosita maintaining that top lead, not Gio.
I am going to take a guess as to who is in 5th place. Old Town Road.
Actually, I actually
Whoops.
stepped inside of a bumblebee.
Oh, so
I drove one that was uncovered.
Oh, okay. So you got inside a Bumblebee, but the one you drove was uncovered, so it could have been anything.
Correct.
She drove a Bumblebee. Is that a Camaro? Well done. Except that's a
Nice.
different studio, Kyle.
I wish.
We
I
don't
wouldn't mind
talk
driving
about
it.
uni. No,
I wouldn't
no.
mind. Bumblebee was my favorite Transformer.
Question 6. Nothing rhymes with 6. What nighttime? Oh, and there you can see Dopey.
Pick up sticks.
I don't think Bumblebee was a Camaro when he was my favorite.
What nighttime parade initially replaced the parade at Disneyland? Was it Dreamlights, Paint the Night, Spectro Magic, or Light Magic? And there is Dopey driving the parade on Small World Mall. In this picture taken just yesterday, because we have some awesome coverage of this parade on our site. Multiple videos, tons of beautiful pictures. We've got covering the merchandise, covering the food, showing you where you can buy stuff on Shop Disney. If you want to know anything about this parade, go to a website we call Laughing Place. Light Magic. Everyone got that one. You guys know Spectrum Magic's a Disney World thing, and Paint the Night is not that good. All right.
Dreamlights is the third most popular. No, second most
Second
popular.
most popular video on LP.
I can't come up with the Light Magic theme. Dream our
The
dreams.
dream
Okay,
train.
sorry.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
But it was like in my head and I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. It's right there.
Tiana jumping up into the scoreboard now, but Rosita, not Gio, Vanny, Fofani, Popani, and Old Town Road. Question number 7. Number 7. This must be heaven. What movie had a custom version of the Electrical Parade run one time on Broadway in the 90s? Was it Hercules, Mulan, Tarzan, or The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Kyle says, visit Laughing Place and indulge in the LP-ocity. That is a much better word. Look at this picture of Light Magic. Does this look like concept art for something you'd want to see? They're literally wearing pajamas.
I mean, it makes sense though. It's a dream.
Dream. Oh, I get it now. That makes sense.
The way you said that was creepy, not. Oh.
Hercules is correct. Can you believe that? A Hercules Electrical Parade one time only going down Broadway?
I could believe it.
All the stores turned off their lights except for the Warner Brothers store. True story, according to Wikipedia. Rosita still in first place, not Gio, hanging on. Oh, look. There's only 2 points separating Rosita and not Gio now. You know what that means, Gideon?
Time for me to cover my ears.
It's what do I say here? Oh yeah. It's anybody's game all right.
That was smart.
Was the parade route shorter or did it go the distance? Mac, I believe you are ready to be a father. That was a dad joke. Question, and that is, by the way, the only criteria. Question 8, feeling great. Multi-select, choose all that apply and hit submit. Who of these were integral in creating the parade? Which of these people? Don Dorsey, Robert Yanni, Tony Baxter, Joe Rohde. Choose all that apply and hit submit. Denzel says Elvis with the goatee is kind of scary. Did Elvis not have facial hair?
Oh, no, did he?
Rebecca, our resident Elvis expert. Did Elvis have facial hair? He had the sideburns,
well, no, but when he would do like a twin roll or something like that.
Ha!
Then you might get there.
Yeah, because when I think Elvis, I think actor.
Hey, he was good.
Correct answers here are Don Dorsey. You guys knew that one, but you don't know who Robert Yanni is? Yes, he was integral as well. In fact, he worked on this even before Don Dorsey did. So, I co-host a podcast with Kyle. I learned from the best. Speaking of said podcast, which is incredible every week, but especially the one coming out on Monday because I participate in the drafting part of it, where we draft MCU. Mac will tell me. Even though I just did it literally yesterday, I am old. Don Dorsey and Rob Yanni. Did that change the top 5? It did. Not Gio got it right. Rosita did not. Did you know that one, Gideon? Did you know Don Dorsey? Did you know? Do you know who Joe Rohde is?
I know Joe Rohde.
Okay.
I know Tony Baxter.
Thank you. The best MCU twist. The best
The
MCU
walls are
twist.
actually going forward.
Twist to be actually new. Wow, that's not very nice. All right.
No. He's overcredited you.
We have a crowdsource. That means you want to choose the one that you think the majority will choose, the plurality will choose. Not your choice, but the plurality choice. You get all the points if you do. Speed does not matter. The greatest nighttime parade ever at Disneyland is Main Street Electrical Parade, Spectro Magic, Paint the Night, Light Magic.
Oh, look what's behind there.
Choose the one that you think the majority will choose. And this is not Disneyland. How ironic. But this is the location where Tony got engaged.
Technically, it's inside the location.
Wow. Don't be like Tony.
I thought he was your favorite person in the world.
Yeah, I've known him for 51 years. Correct answer. What do you think they're going to choose? I think Main Street Easy.
I don't think they're going to choose Main Street. They're probably going to choose Main Street Electrical Parade.
I think Paint the Night, though, may be
No,
closer than
it's going to be Main Street.
Oh!
Yeah, I told you.
Wow.
They wiped the floor with it.
They wiped the floor with MSEP, which is right. Just what it deserves. So everyone got points there. Nothing really changed. Not Gio is the only person to get that one wrong. Wow.
Poor Gio.
Oh my. Gio is the master of knowledge, but doesn't necessarily read the room, I guess. That's very funny. Kyle said Gio has integrity.
It was so close to match the question.
So that's so funny. One person. All right. Next question is
Gio, it's crowdsourced. So I mean,
in the Pete's Dragon segment, who is riding Pete's Dragon? Is it Craig, Elliot, Pete, or no one? In the Pete's Dragon segment, who is riding Pete's Dragon? Craig, Elliot, Pete, or no one? I can't see anything.
Have you seen the tweets where all the people, I think Mike Celestino tweeted it for Laughing Place, but they're all holding up their lit popcorn buckets as Elliot comes down, so you can just see all these little
I have not.
Elliot.
Do they turn them off for Razzle Dazzle?
It'd be cool if they did. Yeah.
so cute.
This is
like my favorite
this kind of
question.
sounds like a trick question. The first time, I gotta admit, the first time someone asked me this question, who rides Pete's Dragon, I said Elliot. The correct answer is, of course, Pete. Elliot.
Why would I ride the dragon?
Elliot is. I can understand saying no one, but Pete is the answer here.
Ride.
5 of you
I
said
love this
Elliot,
question
which
so
is
much.
hilarious. 2 of you
Craig.
said no one. All right. Who's buried in grants too?
No, who's
Exactly.
Craig? Why
I
did
just
Craig-
made up a name for Craig.
Craig. You could have done a billion other names.
I had to choose something.
Craig.
And the top 5 is unchanged. Where Grandma and Grandpa? Ooh, they're having a bit of a hard. They're doing okay. They're in the top 11.
Hey!
Whoa!
They're on the wheel spot.
They're
right
in
now.
magnet position. One of the joys of this quiz was
But,
me.
but Max only
As
2
you said.
behind.
One of the joys of this last trip was me remembering to bring a magnet to Grandpa for their this look I'm getting from my wife.
You didn't remember.
You did not remember.
Grandpa walked up to him and said, "Hey, can I have my magnet thing?" And he went, "I didn't get one." So he walked up to Rebecca, and Rebecca went, "Oh, here you go," because she remembers stuff.
Fun fact.
My mom is smart.
The actor who played Pete was in the parade for a time.
Wait, what?
I have not heard that before. That's fascinating. And now I got to sneeze. Excuse me. Question number 11. 11. Nothing rhymes with 11. All right.
7, heaven, 11. All these things rhyme with
Who's not
Kevin, Devin,
What channel
Evan.
showed the final parade live on November 25th, 1996?
Oh, for real.
The KTTV, Orange County News, Anaheim News Network, or KCOP?
This is a Disney question.
Wow.
It is.
A hard one. But a Disney question.
It is not hard if you remember it. Thank you, Evil Queen.
You have to be a local to know this, though. This isn't
It's
like a
on
national-
YouTube.
Okay. Oh, okay, fine.
Hey,
We
what's
did
the-
an article on it.
May I ask what the source of this screenshot is?
It is from the broadcast. That's why I had.
I mean, like, what is that?
Oh yes, yeah. One of our people taped it and then put it up on YouTube. You can find it on our channel. It was the Orange County News Network. Yes.
OCN.
Yes, indeed.
They used to do all the major events. Like you could watch New Year's Eve on OCN.
Yep.
I
that was
think
cool.
it's July 4th on OCN.
I know you could watch OCN on July 4th.
But I meant like Disneyland's July 4th.
And now
on
they
OCN.
shut it down July 4th.
Rosita. It is just like this game for not Geo to be ruined by a crowdsource question. 'Cause
Sorry, not
his
you.
knowledge is so good. All right, the final question. Rosita has a nice, comfortable lead, but you never know.
I really am hoping for Mac to get the wheel spot.
In what year was the parade added to Disney's California Adventure? Was it 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004,
That's harsh.
2005, 2006? Important travel trip. Don't watch DTL on
Oh,
Amtrak's
no.
Wi-Fi.
Sorry,
I
Schnubs.
gotta admit, that does not surprise me.
Sorry,
That surprised me. Geo says, congrats, Rosita. So, correct answer. This actually, it did not take long for them to realize we need to do something in this park, and they added it in 2001. Disney's Electrical Parade. Wow. You guys took a ride on light magic with that one.
I forget it came that fast.
It came that fast.
Wow.
First summer.
They did
First
something
summer?
silly.
Wow.
All right, here we go. The final scoreboard, Gideon, the
We
podium.
might have just kept it. Vanny, third. Second, not Gio. You got me doing it. Oh, in first place, Rosita.
Rosita feeling super good. So if you are
Yeah,
Rosita or in 11th, Denzel Washington, send us an email. Denzel.
Oh, Mac got 14th. Oh, that's nice.
Denzel, I understand if you want to send us a P.O. box, you know, you're famous and all. Trivia@laughingplace.com, and we will get you some magnets. Edith, if you're out there, you know what to do as we prepare for our second contest. Let
I'm
me
prepared. Be prepared.
get the link for that. Our second contest. Congratulations, by the way, to Rosita. Congratulations to
How high the number?
Denzel. Mike Mack says, not his best showing. Where'd you finish, Mac? Oh, 14th. That was poor, Mac. That was poor. I'm not sure you get to keep your job. Oh, congratulations, Brooke and Jeremiah. Your very first podium finish. Oh, Nikki B is Rosita. Awesome. Cool. Well, you've already got a button, but feel free to send in for another one. All right. Our second contest is Stump the E. Stump the E. Gideon, help me find this thing. You know I'm terrible at this.
Wait, what? Oh, it's right there. It says guest Edith.
All right. So for this one, we've got a special guest coming all the way from down under places, Ireland and stuff like that. We don't fully
The
understand.
video will explain.
Oh, I'm sorry. The video will explain everything.
Go ahead.
Wow, I am so scared.
That video gets me.
Edith, it's been a while. How ya doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. So this is Edith Gelgin. Is that how
Yeah,
you pronounce your last
sure.
name? Gelgin?
Close enough.
Edith Gelgin from and where are you located right now?
Somewhere. One of the above 3 countries just mentioned.
So she does not know where she is. Can you give us a hint by saying what time it is where you are right now?
4:18 a.m.
a.m. So you are staying up late or waking up very early to be a part of this. Thank you so very much. Mac liked that intro, by the way.
Also, jackets are hot when you're inside of a room, so that's the world.
Edith is one of our, I would say at this point, would you say you're our primary Disneyland Paris correspondent?
Mm-hmm.
I think by default, probably. Yeah.
I mean, it helps that you live in Paris, among other places. So thank you very much for all the wonderful work you do here. Do you enjoy working for Laughing Place?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, well, we're going to find out today if you get to keep the job.
Okay.
If you don't enjoy it, we're going to make you keep the job. But if you do enjoy it, then you have to play for the job. So we have a contest called Stump the E. What'll happen is you will play along with everyone else. No, you can't say, "Oh, my connection," when we can see you right there. So,
like, oh no, I'm breaking.
you have the advantage of no delay, like the people watching on YouTube. So you have no excuse for not winning. Almost all of these questions are Disneyland Paris. There's a few that you even have a bigger advantage on, but you'll see those when they come. This contest was mostly written by...
Oh, you mean Sir Dr. Nicholas Willoughby Morgan, Esquire III, Junior, Senior, Junior, PhD, and family.
And the rest was written by me because, as Nick said, unless Uncle Gretchen changed the question, Gretchen. Yeah, I did some question changing because I wanted this to be a real contest. So, are you ready, Miss Edith?
I think so.
Do you know all the fun stuff we say? Like, why are we starting this game with the poll?
Whoa.
Oh, wait. No. We haven't even started the game. I am so lost. Edith, would you like to take over control?
No. There's no control to be taken over.
Stump the E is the quiz. Oh, that was embarrassing. Come on in. lpquiz.com, 7831, 7831.
I need to have a checklist for the first 2 weeks back. Like, here's the steps for your
You also didn't do the slides, the flipped one. Just it's fine, but for the future.
I have a question for Edith while she's here. Do you have anything to say to Tony Betty?
Congratulations. That was actually so cute, though.
It was. Yeah. It almost approaches the proposal I gave to my wife 26 years ago. Not quite, but almost.
I think she was more excited about Tony's than she was about hers.
You might be. No, that's not true.
From the reaction she had to that one.
You weren't there for hers.
I guess it's
true. She was excited that it.
But everybody I wanted to tell was there. When we got engaged, everybody was there. My parents were there. Yes. Our closest friends were there.
That's how good a job I did.
Secret to me. I didn't even know they were all there. They just showed up in the midst of it.
There is no control to be taken over. That is a good. Whoa, what's the mug today?
Don't we have to spin the wheel?
I know, you didn't swap the spins.
Marvel.
Cliche.
Kyle.
In anticipation of Doctor Strange.
Very nice.
When does that come out down under?
Officially, I think the 5th, but I'm going to see it on the 4th, which
special?
has kind of ruined my Star Wars day.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, May the 4th, you're going to Marvel. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I know.
All right. I hear. Oh no, I don't hear anything because we do it live when we have a guest. Can we get a really good one from you, Edith?
Is it? Wait, hold on. I got lost.
I hear something.
Spin-
I hear something.
Spinny to spinny spinny.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Spin that wheel.
You've done better on tape. All right. If you finish.
What decade?
By the way, Nick says, Doobie. Wait, where did he go? I bet Tony has never ghosted his fiance at Disneyland, Nick.
Oh,
So.
probably true.
Spin the wheel.
I'll ask Tony.
If you finish in first place or
15.
nope,
That says 15.
we have 13 players.
Oh, how do we have 15?
Apparently, Edith plays as 10 different people when she plays.
10.
Finish in first place or 10th, you will win a Disney Trivia Live magnet. Edith, behind you, you have pins. Is that correct?
I surely do.
And then over your left shoulder, it appears dawn is breaking already down under. Is that correct?
Yes, my lightsabers.
That's your lightsaber. All right. Do you step dance? That's not what it's called. Do you what is it called? You know, the feety dances that Irish people do?
I used to. I thought
Yeah,
you were
you-
gonna ask me to like Dick Van Dyke step in time just now.
All right, but you will demonstrate for us. I think we talked about that a couple weeks ago that you were going to demonstrate your
You
stepping.
know what? I have no recollection of that ever happening.
Just leprechaun it. That's how you get out of every situation.
All right, Claude, what is the word for that? Michael Flatley's order of the dance, but there's a type of. You're the one that does it. What's the name of that dance?
Like a specific one or the? It's just
Wait, I
called Irish
heard it.
dance.
Except,
Oh, it's just Irish dancing?
eccentric.
Irish dancing. Okay,
But no,
You
Kyle
literally-
is right. The show is called Riverdance.
okay, but just Irish dancing is what I was thinking of.
Mhm.
So enough with the help, guys. I got it. Edith is taking care of it. She's Irish. She knows these things. All right, Edith is in Ireland. We started this game with the poll. Why, Edith?
A chance to get to know you better and a chance for you to get used to the user interface.
Thank you. Today's poll is: when Edith thinks of her homeland, of what is she most likely to think? Is it tea, pubs, fish and chips, or Blarney Stones? What would you answer in this poll, Edith, as the person who the poll is about?
B pubs.
Pubs. I'm shocked. The correct answer.
I was thinking, well, you've kind of ruined it.
Mac
Also,
is
you have
10th.
to do this. I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Whatever
Sorry.
button it is.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that one.
Also, Edith, did you who are you playing as? You're not playing?
What?
Did you
What?
forget how this works?
You wanna know why that's funny? Yeah.
Why?
You'll see when it shows.
Oh, is she playing as Edith Down Under?
Yes.
All right. I
Yeah.
forgot to make sure she was playing. I haven't seen her look
Now
at her
I-
phone. Are you able
Now
to do
I
this?
feel bad.
She's like Superwoman.
Yeah, I
And
have
look,
two.
literally,
I have
like
two
that one-
tabs.
like that one to be like, Mac, what's your name? He's like, Mac? Whatever that was.
So you said pubs. Let's see what the peeps said. Pubs. People know you
Oh.
well. All these 4 people said Blarney Stones. Do you think of Blarney Stones when you think of your homeland?
No,
Singular.
even though they're everywhere.
How far are you from the one that people kiss?
Probably like 4 hours drive.
I didn't know Ireland was that big.
Yeah, but like once you get to that point, you're basically at the end of the country.
I just assumed it was like walking distance. Like once the
Ireland's
sun
Think
Once-
Ireland's a city?
once the sun came up, you could like take us there, and here it is. All right, my bad. All right, sorry, I'm trying to be better. Question number 1, Edith, do well, please.
I'll try.
In what year did Crush Coaster open at Walt Disney Studios Park in Disneyland Paris? 2007,
yeah.
2011, 2018, or 2003? Because Nick is an idiot and putting stuff in order.
Yes, it makes me hopeful.
Now, Mike Mack says Ireland is roughly the size of the Magic Kingdom parking lot. That's pretty much what I assumed. And your home is like in Zurg?
Yeah. And then the Blarney Stones is like Big Thunder Mountain.
Do you think you got this right?
No.
There's no maths involved.
Yeah, but you know what's worse is I was there when it opened, and
Oh,
I
wow.
still can't remember what year it was.
And that should at least narrow it down for you. Were you 4 years old? Were you 7 years old?
That's how bad my memory is.
Wow, 2007. You guys took a ride on the Crush coaster. Did you get it?
I did, thankfully.
Yay.
I knew you were playing coy.
Congrats.
Edith Down Under
Are there
got
koi
it.
fish inviting me now?
I believe there are. Yeah. Koi ponds too. First place, 641 points. You guys are already playing catch up. Mac, an earlier draft in Infinity War, Thanos was trying to collect the Blarney Stones, yes?
It is Iron Swayze.
Question number 2. Only 50 points. You know what that means. It's a dumb question by Nick.
Uh-oh.
Who is known as Lord of the Dance? Is it Conan O'Brien, Mikhail Barishnikov, Patrick Swayze, or Michael Flatley? Or Edith Gelgin? You didn't go with your mime outfit today. I must say I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, sorry, it's just a Tower of Terror shirt.
That may come into play later in this contest.
Also, this question is more of a...
This is not a crowdsource.
This is up to your own opinion, I feel.
No, it's Lord of the Dance uppercase, so it's like a title. Like otherwise, yes, Patrick Swayze, obviously. But in this case, we're looking for Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance.
Self-proclaimed.
It was his show.
That's what I said. Self-proclaimed.
Well, okay, it's a title, not a title.
Okay, it's still self-proclaimed.
Shut up. Did you get that one right, Edith?
I did.
Are you a big Michael Flatley fan?
Not particularly.
Is he like a basically a god in Ireland?
No, he's just like some guy that dances.
Very disappointing.
He's the guy of the dance, you know?
I mean, Mikhail Barishnikov is like a huge, even here, and he's Russian. So I thought Michael Flatley, like you live on Flatley Road in Michael Lane or something.
Haven't you ever heard how somebody's appreciated in their own town?
That's probably it. Is there a lot of jealousy for Michael Flatley in Ireland?
Again, not really.
Is there like a U2 Michael Flatley feud that goes on?
I don't know.
Have you heard of U2?
I can't confirm nor deny.
I forget how young you are. Have you heard of U2?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You need to take a crash course on the Irish culture.
Some guy of the dance. Yes, that's what she said, Mac. That's how I feel about Timberlake.
Can I get the quote? I didn't mean title, I meant title.
Shut up. And Nick Morgan, Michael Flatley's Lucky Charms. There may or may not be a Lucky Charms question on here.
Oh, no.
Question number 3. What's this? The picture can help you. Discoveryland in Disneyland Paris is inspired by whom? George Lucas, Aristotle, Jules Verne, Isaac Asimov. I have a feeling Edith knew this one even without the very helpful pictogram. Am I correct?
Yeah, but it took me a really long time because I was like, that's not Dopey, and I couldn't remember the dwarf's name. I was like, I don't understand because none of these begin with one of the dwarf's names. Like, Isaac isn't the name of one of the dwarfs.
That's funny, Edith. Very funny. Correct answer is Jules Verne. Of course, you can see this is Jules. See, there's Jules here. And this is Verne, as in Verne from, what's the name of that thing he did? Ernest Saves Christmas. So that's not Verne, that's Ernest. Is that Ernest? That's Ernest.
Why are you looking at me out, though?
I know, we don't let you watch adult stuff like that. Have you ever seen an Ernest movie, Edith?
Nope.
You know what that makes you? As smart as me. Do you get that reference? You know what that makes you? Because I know you're not a Muppets fan.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't get most of the references. I just laugh anyways.
You are ready to be my wife. I mean, not you, but that's... You know what I meant. I'm not going to even explain myself. Edith Down Under is in first place, as she should be. Rye, Lucky, Loki Doki, Gio, and Colin Hay rounding out the top 5. The important, no, not even that one. Question number 4. Another 50-pointer, so get ready for dumb. Which company manufactures Lucky Charms? Is it Kellogg's, General Mills, General Foods, or Nestle?
Okay, so I don't know this one because we don't have Lucky Charms.
You don't have Lucky Charms in Ireland? I thought that's where we
So-
imported them from.
I hope I'm right.
Do you have leprechauns?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have Loch Ness monsters?
Yeah, no.
Max thought it was Dr. Albert Discovery. I can understand that mistake.
Nick is very upset that there are no Lucky Charms in Ireland.
Well, you can buy them in like American like sweet shops.
Yeah. Or I've seen some pictures of like grocery stores where it's like the section for the American food, you know, and it's like
Yeah.
the Lucky Charms will be there.
It's so funny because you can buy the American sections in some of the grocery stores is like 3 shelves, and it'll be like a single pack of Twizzlers for like 15 euros,
Wow.
or like 1 Mountain Dew 6-pack for like 25 euro.
Wow.
So what other Irish stuff? Do you have Guinness?
Yeah.
Do you have Irish stew?
Yep.
Or do you just call it stew?
I just do.
Okay. Bread pudding? That's what my favorite dessert at Raglan Road, which is an Irish place at Disney World.
What's it called?
Bread pudding?
Oh, like yeah, but it's not really an Irish thing, I'd say.
But it's at Raglan Road.
You're serious appointment to do that.
What's that other thing they have? It's the potatoes and the meats.
That
Don't
could
make this
be literally any Irish dish. Is meat and
Help me,
potatoes.
Gelgin.
That's right.
I love how Mike Mac cast this Irish spring soap just called Spring.
Do you have Irish Spring soap?
No.
That is a really strong fragrance soap.
Mac, as our VP of food, help me out. What am I thinking of the food where there's like potatoes and meat and it's got a cool name?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
Like shepherd's pie, shepherd's pie, shepherd's pie.
Yeah,
Do they have shepherd's pie in Ireland?
and cottage pie.
Did they have potatoes and meat?
They surely do. Like every other Irish
Shut up.
meal.
Yeah. Yeah. We're moving on. Question number scoreboard. Edith, you are in first place so far. Your job is very safe. Bangers and mash. I don't know what that is. Bangers and mash. No.
It's like mashed potatoes and sausages.
Oh, Nick knew what I was thinking. Thank you, Nicholas.
You two are the same
Shepherd's
person.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that's where you got it from because it
No.
popped up on my screen and then you started screaming shepherd's pie.
No, it came into my head, and Nick knew it too. That's scary.
Apparently, Max VP of food.
It reminds. I was listening one of my favorite podcasts I was listening to today, and they said the closest thing to experiencing what it must be like to be a ghost is when you're listening to a podcast and the person can't think of the word, and you're just screaming.
Screaming.
I was thinking about that in that moment right there.
Well, you
Eccentric.
could have screamed it out.
I didn't know it.
Does this make my dad VP of food now? We could not give him a
No.
demotion, so no, we would not do that to him.
What's the next question?
Oh.
I don't know.
Do you get Shamrock Shakes?
Oh, that's a good one. Do you guys get Shamrock Shakes at
We do.
McDonald's?
We surely do.
We surely. I like the way you say we surely do. Is that an Irish thing or is that an Edith thing?
I think it's an Irish thing.
Okay.
I hope so.
250 points, which means it's somewhat done, but not completely. Which UK park is the last remaining park in the world to operate a steeplechase roller coaster? Alton Towers, Drayton Manor, Chesington World of Adventures, or Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
I've heard of all these.
Really?
I like how Gio wants to know
Or
it over there. It's made out of
that is real shamrocks. That's a good point. Have you ever seen a real four-leaf clover?
I don't think so. I mean, they're not. They're much less common than Blarney stones.
I have. I've seen a real four-leaf clover.
But you've never seen a Blarney stone.
Does Bud Slang
Yeah,
count?
I've never seen a four-leaf.
Bugs Land does not count. No. Do you know this one?
I don't. But
Have you
I
been to
know
any of these?
I've never been to them. Obviously, I've heard of them a lot because they're really close to me. But
You've never been to Alton Towers?
no, or Thorpe Park. They've been on my bucket list for so long.
You better get on that. You're not.
How did you know anything about Alton Towers?
Everyone knows Alton Towers. That's one of the most famous parks in the world. That's like the British park, Alton Towers.
I know Drayton Manor because they have a bunch of the original Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends props.
Of course you do. Blackpool Pleasure Beach has a steeplechase. Did you get that one correct, Edith?
No, I said Alton Towers.
That seems like a safe bet. Most people said Alton Towers, but no. The correct answer was Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is an actual beach.
Yeah, it's like a pier.
Is there actual pleasure to be had there?
I would hope so for the price of it.
Oh, I thought my wife was going to tell me something.
I'm coughing.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, Nick, you are not permitted. Edit. Question numbers. Oh, a crowdsource. Edith is really good at crowdsource questions. Which is the best attraction at Disneyland Paris? By the way, this is a picture of her from her last appearance. Phantom Manor, Orbitron, Machines Volantes, Le Château de la Belle au Bois Dormant, or Space Mountain de la Terre à la Lune. Choose the one that you believe most people will choose. The best attraction at Disneyland Paris. I know Edith's favorite attraction of these, but that doesn't
If
mean
this isn't a magic question, I don't want to know about it.
strong feelings about one of these attractions. Very strong feelings. Gio thinks he will get this one right.
Oh, Gio, I like your pun.
There's a lot of peer pressure there. That's pretty funny. Oh, Kyle said, thank you for not including Big Thunder. Why do we have Sleeping Beauty Castle instead of Big Thunder? This is the last time I left this Nick question unchanged because it had all the French in it. I should have taken out Sleeping Beauty Castle.
I know Sleeping Beauty Castle was here.
But the correct answer will be Phantom Manor, right, Edith?
I hope so.
Not even close.
So good.
Gio, did you get that right?
Is there one all by itself over there?
Two people said Space Mountain, otherwise.
Gio said, I'll get this right, Space Mountain, right? Right?
We'll see.
No,
Oh, no, he said Phantom Manor.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Edith, of course, got that one. That
But
was
to make
easy.
sense on station, on topic of favorite attractions, you love Remy,
I do.
and Edith has been on Remy.
Oh, Edith, what is your
I'm
opinion
assuming.
of Remy's Ratatouille Adventures, or whatever they call it in La Paris?
I really like it. I mean, like it because it opened a really long time ago, so it's kind of less exciting now. I mean, it opened like almost 10 years ago
Oh, that's a long time ago.
or so. Yeah, around 10 years ago in Paris. So I'm kind of over it, but it's still cute. It's still fun. I don't mind.
I had my first ride on it. It did not feel like a 10-year-old attraction. It felt, nice, new hotness. A lot of fun. Much better than I expected. Big fan. Big fan. Bad movie, but big fan.
Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
You being serious?
Probably the best Pixar movie.
You think that too, Gideon, right?
Uh-huh.
In the words of Scar, I won't say it, but you know what I'm thinking. Question number 7. Another crowdsource. Which is the best attraction at Paris Studios Park? Another picture of Edith from her last appearance. Crush's Coaster, Ratatouille, Tower of Terror, or Cars Road Trip? Is this an easy choice as well, Miss Gelgin?
No, because I feel like there's so many pros and cons for all of them except Cars Road Trip.
Which is all pros, all pros.
It's by far the best.
I don't know. This is really hard. I think it depends on
I'll be honest, very good at
how much thrill you like.
because I wouldn't ride Tower of Terror or Crush's Coaster. I've already done that to you. And I love Catastrophe Canyon, and it's just Catastrophe Canyon only with a bad reskin, so.
Kyle thinks you'll say Cars Road Trip because you wrote it together.
Oh, we did. I forgot about that.
Nick says, every time Edith is on, I expect to see Merida. Yeah, you totally remind me of Merida, too. I can totally see that. I think this is going to be Tower of Terror easy because none of our people have actually been to Paris, so they just assume it's awesome. And I am correct.
You said I'm pretty close to the bottom.
I knew I was right. When you know, you know.
I wish I was wrong so much.
Although Ratatouille was very close.
And I am correct. No, I'm not.
Gio went with the rat, and Mac said he was surprised to discover that there is an orange soda themed coaster at.
Do you get that joke, Edith?
I do.
You know what Orange Crush is?
Whenever I go to America, I buy like the big crate of Crush,
Really?
like the huge ones from like Target.
Wow.
Oh, all right.
It's like the first thing I do when I get there.
Well, next time you go to America and we, LP has a nice in-room gift waiting for you.
Orange
It'll be
Crush on us.
A large crate of Orange Crush. Yes.
That would be ideal. I would love that.
All right. Gio went with the rat. What a mistake. It was closer than I expected. It really was. I've got my spin. I've got my Orange Crush. I know what this is, but I'm not going to waste time trying to think of it because I'm very bad at that.
I think Crush could have taken that if it was longer. The problem with it is just that it's such a short.
Is it fun?
Right.
I mean, it doesn't look like anything special.
It's really fun, but the actual part where you're on the like coaster section per se is maybe like 20 to 30 seconds worth of actual
That's not
ride. And the line is always like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, all day, every day for years.
Wow. Okay, well, good to know. We will not put that on our list. Thank you, Kyle. REM. Got my spin. I've got my orange. I can't say. Edith is still in first place. Her job seems to be pretty safe at this point. Although Donna is in second place, which is really cool. So for the sake of Donna, Edith, can you give us the catchphrase?
Which one? Does it begin with it's?
Yes.
It's anybody's game.
No, that is so season one.
It felt natural.
Now we do the Elvis glasses and the deep voice.
I like how Nick is working on a Kramer and Newman-esque way to make money by buying Orange Crush and Twizzlers and selling it to Europeans.
And you know what? You'd make money because we would buy it. I see a pack of overpriced Twizzlers. I'm slamming my credit card on the table.
Do you ever use Twizzler as a straw when you drink your Orange Crush?
No.
Oh, that is the thing. Oh,
that's what Twizzlers are for.
I only get Twizzlers at a movie, but you have to get a drink with them so you can use them as a straw for your drink.
I never thought about turning them into a straw.
You know why? Americans are very smart.
Oh, I thought it's because they are better than paper straws.
Well, that's
Yeah,
that's true. You can eat them. All right. Edith does Nixon. That was well done, Edith. Do you know who Richard Nixon is?
Yeah.
What? She's not American? I don't know who.
But people are more aware of the world than you are.
I don't know who's that. Oliver Cromwell? No, the one from World War II. What was his name?
No, just move on. I don't even. I'm afraid of what name.
This could be again anyone.
Winston Churchill. That's the one. All right, 1,000 points.
Oliver Cromwell.
Scottish actor Robbie Coltrane famously portrayed Hagrid in Harry Potter and voiced what brave character? King Therius, Lord MacGuffin, Lord Mackintosh, or Lord Dingwall? How about that accent?
And see, Mike Mac has my back. Twizzler
Is
straw
it the right
all
move?
day.
Twizzler straw. Oh yeah. Way to go, Donna. Streak of 6.
Way to go. Woohoo! Meanwhile, Gio trying to claim a wheel spot.
It was also before I'm really surprised she actually knows who Richard Nixon is, honestly.
Stop.
No offense to her. All right. I don't know this answer though, and I typed it in. Do you?
Me neither. No, I'm just pressing buttons.
Do you know who this lady is?
It's very small.
Okay. It's
I'm gonna assume it's not Robbie Coltrane.
It's not. What is her name? You know her name. Can you see it? It's
No,
from
I
The
can't see
Office.
who it is.
It's from The Office.
Is it Angela?
Yeah, Angela Lansbury.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can make it from the hair.
Angela Kinsey.
Yeah.
Wow, that one got it.
No one got Lord Dingwall.
That makes me feel so much better because I also didn't get it.
No one got it right. That makes me so happy. Angela Kinsey. I knew who it was. I
I-
just
She's a
forgot.
Baylor grad.
My favorite thing is that because the little black circle just goes nothing.
Yeah.
It's just because of black things.
You didn't figure that the right answer will get no one to answer, so I didn't really account for that.
Very
But is that like an unmagic question? Do you have
Yeah.
a thing for that?
What's the opposite of magic? That was a real question.
You know what was really tragic? That flies. That magic is real.
Oh, good point.
This is depressing.
Good point.
It's
Oh, I like Denzel.
it's a muggle question.
Denzel calls it mundane.
It's a Six Flags question.
Oh, I like that.
Boom! Six Flags
No,
sitting
they're
there,
Magic Mountain.
watching the show,
Magic
having a good
Mountain.
time.
Magic Mountain.
Oh, Elle's good. A tragic question.
That's good too.
I personally like muggle question.
Muggle?
Yes.
Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot.
That's cute
Yeah.
too.
Muggle is good. That's a good
It's
one.
all the above question.
In your native language, Edith, what would be the opposite of magic?
Say muggle.
Also Muggle.
Also, can you say magic in your native language?
I don't know what it is. I probably should, but I don't.
Question number 9, and feeling fine. Brad Bird took over directing duties from Jan Pinkava on the 2007 Walt Disney Animation Studios release, Ratatouille. Is that true or false? Is every single part of that true, or otherwise it is false?
I love how he jumps. It's like
I
a
just-
rat mouth
No,
in your
this-
face.
Yeah, no.
Like
This is why this movie's not good, right?
I can't watch this movie. I don't understand how people enjoy this movie. It makes me so uncomfortable.
he's
Yeah.
cute. He's a cute
It's a
little rat.
rat
He's
in a
blue.
kitchen. It makes me
cool,
so
though.
uncomfortable.
If he wasn't cute, he's a little blue rat. If the rat was brown, I could say, but no, he's blue. He's a cute.
He's
blue
a qualified chef.
It's so-
No, he's not.
He
He's a rat.
washes his hands.
No.
Is that all it takes to be a qualified chef?
There's a,
Hey, we're humans. Of
there's a
course we do.
reason Walt put Mickey with gloves instead of little hands and
Yeah, so
and
they
a
could
long
see in front of
tail.
his body because color wasn't very good.
Did you get this one correct, do you think, Edith?
So whenever it's a true or false question, the minute it pops up, because you have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. So I just press one as fast as possible and hope for the best. Because if I get it right, then I got it really right, really fast.
What'd you click?
there you go.
What did you click?
I pressed true.
Oh,
So you got it really wrong really fast. Way to go, Edith.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you win some, you
Yeah,
lose some.
What part of this is false?
Well, let's see. I love Ratatouille. It's my favorite Pixar movie.
It's not a Walt Disney Animation Studios movie. It is a Pixar movie.
That's mean.
Rebecca's Ratatouille review.
I
no
noticed that.
gloves,
I
0 out of
actually
5 stars.
noticed it when reading it.
Yes.
Mickey
Even I
Mickey
got
wears
it.
gloves because they're white. You can see in front of his
No,
body.
no.
All right. We are not
No.
arguing. He has a great restaurant on the Disney cruise ships. That's all that really matters.
Also,
Which I won't go to.
Edith is still in first place, despite the fact she went with a very quick true on that.
Woohoo!
Colin Hay. Donna's in third. Lucky Charm, Loki Doki.
oh, Edith, you are in a bad position right now.
Whoa, Colin is catching up with you, Edith.
Answer
Yeah,
so-
I noticed that and I'm quite scared.
Edith, your job.
Question number 10. I wish I had a pin. American actor Nick Offerman is the spokesman for what distillery located on the island of Islay, Scotland? Is it Guinness, Glenfiddich, Dewars, or Lagavulin? Lagavulin. Lagavulin.
Oh, this one was apparently I was writing stuff that has hoods today because this one also has one.
Edith, do you have a clue in the world who any part of this question?
I know who Nick Offerman is,
Okay, good start. Good start.
and I know where Scotland is.
Oh, you live there, don't you?
And I know that Guinness is the wrong answer.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
Max says he knows the answer, but he has to get it wrong because he's trying to drop down to 10th place. And Elle wishes she could tell Edith the answer. Oh, she's on your side. The correct. What did you guess, Edith?
I guess C.
Dewars. The correct answer is
Ugh.
D. Lagavulin, which a plurality got, which is really impressive, actually.
That's the one I was like, it's definitely not that one.
Me too.
Because that doesn't sound like something
You felt
that we
like
would name something in this region of the world.
Yeah.
So you have not heard of all these brands?
Nope.
I don't even know if they're all real. Knowing Nick, they are. Mike Mack says that Parks and Rec is the best sitcom of all time. Mike Mack, into the penalty box. You could not be more wrong.
That's a good one.
It's good.
It's good enough to be somebody's
No,
best.
it's not top 25.
Oh, you're wrong.
It's not top.
No, you're wrong.
What do you think? Have you ever seen it, Edith?
I haven't watched the whole thing. I think it's fine.
It took it a little bit to find its pace, to find its rhythm.
I know what I want to know about Edith. Do you like Doctor Who?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
So what show is Edith binge watching or addicted to currently? Like, what is the go-to television currently?
So I don't know if you have this in America, but we have this show on Channel 4 called Hunted. And there's also Celebrity Hunted, which is like sort of a game show. They send groups of people out into the UK and they have to survive for a month without getting caught by these like fake
Really?
like MIA people. And whoever wins at the end, money goes to charity. But it goes on for weeks, and it's kind of like Survivor, but without the fun. And you're just in the UK and not in like Australia or something.
That sounds somewhat fun. Thank you, Edith.
But that's like a big deal here at the moment.
That sounds cool.
Well, we will look for it on Channel 4. Mike wants
We only have 3 of them, right?
Mike Mack wants to know if you've watched Dairy Girls.
Nope.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've been to Derry. I've met Derry girls, but I have not seen Derry girls.
Is that a reality show?
It sounds like a reality show.
Is that like Jersey Shore in Ireland?
It's a sitcom.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a sitcom.
Okay.
It's a sitcom, a dark comedy. It's on Netflix.
Max says it's
But-
highly recommended.
I'm surprised that people in America would watch it because I didn't think they could understand it's a very strong accent.
Yes.
Really
I haven't
strong.
seen it, but I've heard some of those accents and they can be a little challenging.
Yeah.
Thank you, subtitles.
Oh yeah, subtitles.
Closed
Oh,
captioning.
true.
Okay,
That's how I watched the original Office. It was just captioning.
Whoa, look who is not in first place anymore.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Not looking good. All right, we've got 3 more questions. You're not done. Question number 11. Which company manufactured the roller coaster Indiana Jones et le Temple du Péril? Is it Mack? I'm pretty sure I typed that wrong, but it's not the answer. Intamin, B&M, or Aerodynamics? What is that first one supposed to be?
Why wouldn't it be Mac?
Mock?
Is Mack a roller coaster company?
I mean, it's a company, but
It is?
not necessarily roller coasters. But
They make
it's
trucks,
like-
right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
No.
Mock.
I
makes
like how Denzel talks about the way we watch them. We just laugh when we're.
Robert Tucker wants to know if you've seen Uncharted or the new Batman movie.
Uncharted, no. Batman, yes.
Did you like
I
the Batman?
loved Batman. I thought it was so good.
I tried to watch it on Hubba Max, but I couldn't get into it. I need to
Oh.
really focus on it.
Batman.
Team is coming in with the Mac information. Mac is a coaster company. Mac is a member of IAPA's Hall of Fame.
Okay,
Mac-
then apparently I did mean to type Mac, so
Mac.
never mind.
Mac is a LPer.
Did you know this one, Edith?
I guessed, but I feel like I used to know it, and it's just left my brain.
Did you guess Intamin?
I surely did.
Oh, you surely did. I like that. I'm gonna try to work that into my everyday vocabulary.
You'll sound so cosmopolitan.
Did you do that right? I surely did. Oh, it
No.
sounds different when you do it that way.
Yeah.
That's so much more fun, though, in that accent.
Who knew Irish and Southern were basically the same thing?
Appalachian.
Appalachian?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Also, fact, I will be the arbiter.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
The CEO of Europa Park. No
Yes,
way.
Yep.
Does that mean you can show your ID and get in there free, Mac?
I feel like there's something Mac's not telling us.
I know, right?
Mac is a very mysterious
It's
man.
like he's like a superhero.
He is though.
Like he's an Avenger, but we just don't know it. He's actually also the CEO of Europa.
Unfortunately, Avenger, he is his doorman. Edith, what did you think of Robert Pattinson of that other show fame as Batman?
I think he's probably my favorite Batman because I'm not really a Batman fan. Okay, hear me out. I'm not really a Batman fan, but I really liked the Arkham games when I was growing up and playing those. They were really good, and I feel like he fits more into that like Grant Morrison dark, like gothy Batman.
Have you
He
seen?
kind of made Batman uncool,
No, I think
and I like that.
Pattinson would be a great Batman.
What I saw, I liked his Batman.
More so than Keaton.
Yeah. But have you seen Michael Keaton as Batman?
Yeah, and this is why I don't like Batman.
Have you seen Adam West as Batman?
Yeah. But that's like ironically Batman, you know? That's not real Batman.
That's a deep concept, ironically, Batman.
Mac is a member of the Four of the Avengers, led by four of the band. And Mac's superpower is consuming beers, according to Nick.
Michael Keaton is not the best Batman. I thought George Clooney. No, not him. Who was the recent one? Affleck? Affleck. I thought he was a pretty good Batman. Affleck, despite what I thought.
Kyle wants to know if Edith has ever been to Futuroscope.
Have you ever been to Futuroscope?
That's how I would say it, but I don't know.
Do you know what Futuroscope is?
Nope.
Have you ever been to a theme park not run by Disney?
Yes.
Edith, did you read the Grant Morrison Batman from the early 2000s?
Yeah, but only because he was doing work with Gerard Way.
Wow.
Who I was also a fan of at the time.
You read comic books?
No, but I did read those because of the connection. And it was great because it made me sound like I really knew a lot about comics when I didn't.
That's awesome. I love
Edith
it.
reads
That's so
comic
good.
books.
That's so good.
All right. Edith is back into first place.
Oh, good for you. Your job, mate. Also, no pressure. But no one has actually lost their job because of the show.
One person almost we disqualified the quiz because it was so bad. Written by Nick. All right, question. Oh,
And
multi-select.
Tony is your favorite person in the world, so we kind
That's true. 51 years. Which landmarks can be found on the Cars road trip at Studios Park in Paris? Ghost Garage, Leaning Tower of Luigi, World's Longest Lug Nut, the Great White Wall of China. Choose all that apply and hit submit. Edith, I know how much you love this attraction. This should be a piece of cake for you.
It's actually really embarrassing how many times I've been on this attraction.
It's just so
Like I
bad.
forgot that I went on it with Kyle and Rebecca because I just blanked that memory from my mind. I erased it.
Max says he has lost the last three questions. He hasn't even answered the last two questions. He's only dropped 2 spots.
Connor's back.
Is this a bad attraction?
So bad.
So bad it's good or just so bad?
No, like shockingly bad.
If you want to see for yourself, I'm pretty sure we have a POV on our YouTube channel. You can go check out. Did you know the answer to this one?
I think so. There's one I'm not sure about, but I definitely know 2.
Ghost Garage, World's Biggest Lug Nut, and the White Wall of China are the 3. Did you get those 3?
No, I didn't do the White Wall of China.
It's because I said Grat instead of grade, right?
Well,
Yeah.
You
So technically.
hear that?
Yay! We got an Irish technically.
That was cool. Mike Mack has a question. Road trip or supercharged?
Supercharged.
Wow.
Oh, it must be
Well,
bad
supercharged is kind of a so bad it's good for some people.
for some people.
Some
But
people.
yeah.
I think it could have been really good, but the only problem is that, I mean, the whole attraction is based around these landmarks that you're, on this road trip to go see, but instead of there being actual landmarks, it's just giant cardboard billboards that are like, ooh, the Ghost Garage, ooh, like,
That's all you're
all
seeing?
these other things. Yeah, there's no,
Haven't you seen the photo of? Haven't you literally seen the photo right there, which would completely disprove that theory?
Did you enjoy Armageddon when it was around, Edith?
I loved Armageddon. It was so scary.
What was it? Just like Backdraft? Twister?
Armageddon?
Well, no, but what was it similar to?
What was Armageddon similar to?
Yes. I think he's asking compared to stuff you haven't experienced.
Are you fooling with me, Edith?
No, but has she been on those?
Have you been on Backdraft or Twister at
No.
Universal?
Yeah, see, you're asking her.
Have you heard of?
Is it an attraction where you stand up and stuff happens in front of you?
Yeah, but I feel like it was way more dangerous than it should have been. Genuinely dangerous.
Did you think Armageddon was actually occurring right in front of you?
Well, it's just there's not a lot of warning before you go in. And I feel like the room where all the main stuff happened was so small. I feel like it definitely didn't meet like fire safety standards, you know? Which why it was so good.
Backdraft felt that way at Universal.
Yeah. You felt the heat.
It was a small room and there was all this fire stuff happening all around you and you're like, is this really safe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clearly not, because it actually caught fire.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the effects, but it did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it was like an air conditioning fire or something. Nothing to do with the actual fire, the ride. Well, attraction wasn't a ride.
But yeah, that's one of those Disney attractions I'm sad I missed.
Me too. I always wanted to do it.
I wanted to get over and see that.
Another one I wanted to do because everyone said it was so great and I did not see how a movie could be great is Cinemagique. Yeah. Especially one starring Martin.
I love Cinemagique.
Exactly. Everyone loves Cinemagique.
So good.
But it had Martin Short, right?
Yeah, it was. I used to go see it like multiple times a day.
Wow.
It was better than some actual attractions. I was like 24/7 Cinemagique.
Everyone said that was the highlight of the original Studios Park, and it's almost unfathomable to me. Edith is in first place. Loki Doki has jumped up into second place.
Oh, that is close. Like, scarily close.
40 points.
10 points.
10 points.
Max says they could have sprayed everyone on that attraction with water for fire safety purposes, but from what I heard, they said, I don't want to miss the thing. I did not realize I was reading a joke as I was talking. Max, 5 minutes in the penalty box.
Don't want to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I did not know you sang.
I don't.
Oh, Connor has won before on Simpsons Halloween Treehouse of Terror. That's right. That's one of our early ones. Wow. All right. We are down to our final question. There was only 10 points separating Edith from Lucky Doki. That's a major come on. Yes. Because I didn't know it was a joke. You like put a big J in the front of your sentence.
No. It was so good because it was so good.
All right. Are you ready, Edith? Are you feeling the pressure?
I hope this is easy.
You are feeling the pressure.
Even if it's a stupid question, which is not.
In the backstory, what family built Phantom Manor? Is it the Dubois, the Ravenswood, Merriweather, or Je m'appelle?
I know this one.
And there you can see a beautiful picture of Phantom Manor as taken from the interwebs.
That's the Psycho House.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's what I was hoping you would say.
Kitty is all bad.
It looks similar though.
I have a feeling Edith will have no problem with this one, and she will win this easily. This is her favorite attraction. How dare you in on a question that was not one of mine? Much like Rodney, I get no respect. Like I can't read Nick's without, but that was okay.
Yeah, but I feel like if we ended up on one of Nick's questions, then his daughter would have beat me.
That's a good point.
And I really don't want that to happen.
Do you like D and my coming up with the fake family name? Are you impressed with that?
So good. There's so many families whose surname is Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle. But the irony is they go, Je m'appelle, je m'appelle.
One of these should have been.
We crack ourselves up. Edith just sits there like,
Oh, sorry, Connor. We're nearing the end.
5 a.m. where I am. Will you guys move along? The correct answer is Ravenswood. Ravenswood, who also starred in That So Ravenswood, you may remember. Read the podium.
No, make a guess.
Oh, guess. Read the podium.
Oh, Loki Doki in third. Second place, Colin Hay. And in first place, Edith Down Under.
Can you do the
Yay!
Can you do the lucky dance?
What is he doing? Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Yay!
Can you stick with us for just a moment while we play our outro and come back and wrap this thing up?
Sure can.
So, Edith, there has been some discussion within, that's not it, some discussion within LP about you having an official title. So we have come up with one. Gideon, would you like to bestow upon her?
You are now the vice president of Cars Road Trip Information for LaughingPlace.com.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you.
Our newest hire. Did you have fun, Edith?
I was until just now.
She regrets winning.
Have you ever been to Universal Studios Florida?
Yep.
So we just came back from Florida trip, which most of it was spent at Universal Studios, to be honest. My son loves E.T. Are you an E.T. fan?
The ride.
The ride.
Not really, and it stresses me out when you say that you went to Florida and just mainly did Universal. That
Not as
really
much as it
stresses me
stressed
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not as much as it stressed me out.
He loves Universal so much. We did do a day at Studios and a day at Epcot, but I think 3, 4. You guys probably did 4 days at Uni. Yeah, my wife, you should see the look on her face right now.
I love Poseidon's Fury.
I can't remember
I
the last
mean,
time we went to Magic Kingdom.
We went in January to Florida and were there for 2 weeks and did not even do one Universal day because I physically couldn't leave Hollywood Studios.
What do you like to do there?
The Galaxy's Edge.
No, I love Galaxy's Edge. I love Ride the Resistance. They're not quite as big a fans as me. E.T. is the scariest movie. Yeah,
I tried watching E.T. and I just didn't like it. It was boring, and then when E.T.'s dying at that, I'm like, this is sad. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, it's too sad, I think.
Are you going to go to Uni for Hollywood Horror Night?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's so funny?
Halloween, not Hollywood.
Are you sure?
I like Halloween horror. I'll be
I
honest.
thought the H stood for Hollywood.
Not Hollywood. I prefer Hollywood Horror
Yeah, that
Nights.
would be more fun.
But you plan to go there for that?
Yeah, we're meant to go on September 28th.
Ah, I won't be there yet. Bummer. Maybe I'll go early just so I can join the big LP HHN party.
We don't use Kahoot anymore, Connor.
Nope, we use LP Quiz, written by myself.
He wrote a program because Kahoot was not good enough for him, apparently.
I know,
But now he can do fun questions that he couldn't do before. It's like a drawing board for infinite possibilities.
We were getting spammed too much.
Tiny little living spaces.
Um,
So we went to Universal a lot. You did Men in Black a lot, but the highlight was going on Poseidon's Fury. Have you ever done that, Edith?
Nope.
Okay.
It probably wasn't even open though.
Well, she's been there. You've been going since what, like the 90s?
Yeah, before I was born. Sure.
She's so young.
It was the original version.
Which was really cool. Poseidon's Fury was a lot of fun.
So I loved it. And that trip, I also got my first ever snack off a Universal attraction. Also, Poseidon's Fury.
Yeah, which is weird to evac off
It
a
sounds
walkthrough.
boring, but it's actually really cool because first we were held in one of the rooms for longer than you normally were, so you got to hear the actor have to come up with extra things to fill time. Then we went to the next room where we had to walk backstage out into the park, and we got to see cool stuff like not old, but carousel ride vehicles that weren't being used, and a giant lagoon that the boats for the old tour ride used to go in.
Getting walked off is a lot of fun. Have you ever been walked off an attraction, Edith?
Yeah, on Splash Mountain in Magic Kingdom.
That's cool. Did you? So when you get walked off there, do you like slide down the thing to get to the bottom?
You know what was so scary is we got stuck like on the big lift, the one at the end, just as your boat's coming up onto the lift hill, and we were just kind of stuck for like at an angle for I don't know, maybe like 2 hours.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was like the park had closed. It was
Is
probably
that
like
American
1
time?
a.m. Yeah.
American time.
That's a long time to
Also,
be stuck.
Connor, you don't need an account for because you sign. It's basically just Kahoot. The only difference is where you sign in. That's actually the only difference. You just sign on a different thing,
Yeah.
and the pin is shorter because we can do that.
I am curious. If you are stuck on an attraction in a somewhat uncomfortable position for 2 hours, are you well compensated by the Walt Disney Company?
So when we got off, they just gave us what do you call them? Those like multi-experience
Mhm.
That's a good word for it.
tickets or whatever. But we were leaving to come back to Europe the next morning, so
Do you
we
still
just
have
gave
it?
them to. No, I gave them to some family outside.
You couldn't use it on like your next trip?
No, I think it was just valid for the next day.
That's a shame. Kyle called them
Oh.
no strings.
Yeah, there was like a date on them, so I just gave them to some family, but that was kind of a bummer.
I'm sorry. Well, if I'm ever at Walt Disney World with you, I am going to take you up to a cast member, explain your story, and get you directly on the attraction.
Thank
No,
you. Thank you.
I would not do that. That would.
And
be
you know what else? When we went back in January this year, so that was my first time there since pre-COVID when we got the walk-off. And Splash Mountain was closed.
No.
Like, I forgot about it. It was getting refurbed the whole time.
So have you gotten to do it?
Yeah, but it's been about 6 years since I got through it the whole way and made it to the end.
When we had our big LP, what's it called? Summit, where everyone involved with LP came to join us. We did some attractions, and Splash Mountain was one of them. It was fun.
I love Splash Mountain.
It is. You might not know this. Fun
What's
fact.
the best ride that you guys did?
There is a relationship between Splash Mountain and the name of Laughing Place.
No.
No way.
I didn't know. That is. If there's an LP iceberg, that'd be the bottom fact.
Yeah.
Nick would like to know, I will translate for him. Have you been to Disneyland Park in the city of Anaheim?
I surely have.
I surely have.
Okay, so I've been to Disneyland. I've been to DCA. But more importantly, I have been to the medieval times in that
That was
area.
part of our summit too.
The Florida one, it was terrible. Compose is better. Go to Compose next.
Did you know, Edith, there are no forks in medieval times because there were no forks in medieval times.
There's Tony.
I love that line so much. But yeah, Tony brought his own.
No, I'm joking. I actually did. That's
LP Iceberg,
just
Gideon's
Tony's
spending too much
line.
time on Reddit. No, he hasn't, but I don't even know that reference. I know I need to let me know.
icebergs are like.
No, I know what
Too
an
much,
iceberg
too much time on YouTube.
Yes,
Kyle,
that's
which
it.
is probably
Okay.
inspired by Reddit.
Isn't all of Ireland medieval times?
Yeah, for dinner I have a whole chicken and I eat it with my bare hands.
I'm so embarrassed.
Have you ever been
Americans.
jousting? Have you ever been in a joust?
Unfortunately.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
Yep.
Are you like a horseback rider?
No, but I used to do it when I was a kid, I guess.
Oh,
A lot of horses around.
like Gideon did pony rides, but we haven't taken like trail riding.
Gideon
no interest.
Gideon rode a horse when he was probably 4 years old, 9 years ago. Gideon, what was the name of that horse?
How's that?
Never forget. Never forget.
Speaking of pony riding, I don't know if anyone's mentioned this. I probably forgot to, but they're bringing back the pony rides at Hotel Cheyenne at
Oh,
Disneyland
wow.
Paris for the first time in like a really long time.
Oh wow! Are you going to cover that?
Awesome.
Are you going to go take one and
It's only for kids.
take pictures?
So unfortunately, I cannot
That's
join
cool.
in the pony ride.
Denzel wants to know if your knight won.
Oh, my night did win.
Oh really?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great night.
And Mike Mack has a couple of fun facts. The only time he's been horseback riding and the only time he's played golf were both in Ireland.
Yeah. There's so many opportunities here to just ride a horse.
I want to go ride a horse in Ireland. That's now on my bucket list, riding a horse in Ireland. So look at Edith dropping some actual knowledge on this otherwise silly show. Edith, by the way, is the inventor of the DTL subtitle. There's trivia sometimes. So I love that. Still love that. Okay, well, Edith, I would like to formally apologize for everything I've said today that made you unhappy. I am sorry.
You're forgiven.
Okay. And I would also like to formally thank you and give my endless appreciation that does not involve transferring of funds for your appearance here on Laughing Place.
Okay, got you.
You said words. You don't say word, but words.
It means I like her, but not enough to pay her.
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I'm happy to be here. I won the quiz, and that's all that matters.
Yay, Edith.
Edith, be sure to join us next Saturday because we are going to have, I'm not sure who we're going to have, but
Special guest.
we will have a special guest arranged by Mike Celestino. I have a sneaky suspicion it's going to be Lodico Fendon himself.
I
So
hope so.
we are really excited about that. I know
That is
you're a big
so
Star Wars
exciting.
fan. Have you
I'm
done
a
the
big
Star
Mike
Cruiser?
Celestino fan.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Have you done the Star Cruiser?
No, but I know Kyle has, which is made me so jealous.
Me too.
Have you seen Mike's series about his adventures? on
Oh.
the
Oh yeah,
Antiquities.
good.
Well,
this is why I'm such a big fan of his.
that's why. Not everything else he does.
No.
Okay, that's
The rest is whatever. But he really put work into that character.
fine. So that final episode will
Yeah.
be debuting 1 week from tonight. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure if somehow it's going to debut as a part of our show or following our show, but I do know 1 week from tonight you will be able to see the final episode, episode 4 of Antiquities.
Oh my!
Anyway, so be there, Edith. Thank you so much for your support. It's like 5 a.m. It's amazing that you join us so often in the middle of the night or early in the morning or whatever it's
It's
called.
fine.
We will see you next time. And thank you for all your Paris work, Miss Giaffia.
Thank you so much.
May the
Au
bloody
revoir.
stone- May the bloody
Au
stone play.
revoir. Bonne
All
nuit. Bonsoir.
Oui, oui. Cool. And to the rest of you guys, I would like to say, Alexa just started talking. It confused me. We'll be back on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. And again, next week, as we just mentioned, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. with
With
Michael Celestino or Lodico Fendon or some combination thereof. Mike Mack says, Roy Poupon.
Lodico Celestino?
Did I say Lodico Celestino?
No, you said.
Oh,
the
some combination thereof.
Like
Yeah.
Lodico Celestino or Mike Findon. Mike Findon. That sounds like a football person or something.
So until next time, keep your feet on the. Bye.
Remember that knowledge. Because it might be useful.